I don't want them to be too long. You know, I have like this would be 6 hours at this point. Uh, Welcome in everybody on the Play Button app. I'm also streaming on TikTok. We are continuing from episode 7 directly after. Anyways, back to it. Ash Lake. This is gonna be fun. If I could maybe ask for everybody in chat to perhaps maybe drop a bunch of likes, I'd much appreciate it. It helps push it to the For You page, get more people in here, get some chats going on. Yeah, I'll check that in a minute. I did see. There's currently 5 people on TikTok, which is actually pretty decent. And hello to everybody new in chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. I mean, I just started on the other platform I was on, so none. But that one, if I stream on landscape, it doesn't do too great. But I'm really just doing it to record content. Just to keep it saved, you know? But, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I had a point that I was gonna make. I don't remember. I do know that I am almost done with this playthrough. I think I've just I shift mostly between metal and metalcore or octane core, whatever you want to call it. Give me a sec. I'll put on a song that's truly the shit that I listen to constantly. Dakota, I totally get that. My mom, what is it? Oh my god, what's the name of it? That's what my mom was. But she's been unmedicated for it her entire fucking life, and it's just a mess. She takes it out on everybody, especially me when I was growing up, so it was kind of hard. So I know how it can affect people, and I know that sometimes you're not in control of yourself. But I'm gonna try to avoid talking about it on stream just because that's your business. I don't want to put that out there. Um, Not this song, but this is one of my favorite fucking bands right now. I love these guys to death. I actually got to meet them and hang out with them for like a half hour. It was really cool. They just dropped this album like a month and a half ago. Very worthwhile to go check out. I do know Cyberpunk 2077. I played maybe 10 minutes of it, but I'm not really a story-based game guy. I'm a content-based game guy. Mostly. There we go. Yeah, if you probably know, I've got ADHD. Like crazy ADHD. If that was not obvious to anybody watching any of my content at the moment, I have major ADHD. I do know that. I have heard a couple of the songs from the soundtrack and they do seem pretty good. Um, nice. I forgot there's a bonfire right here. It took so long for people to find this area, dude. Oh, Coda. I don't know if you've heard or seen anything, but we might actually have found a way to do some sort of online multiplayer with the game. Apparently Steam hosts free servers as long as you like sign up for the ID or something. So that'll be pretty cool. We make our lives with monsters in your head. I swear the Chloranthy ring is in here. I just don't remember where. Just take a breath, one step back from the edge. The bird is not in a tree. This is actually down below Firelink Shrine. That starting area. I know there's secret walls in here somewhere. I just can never remember where. But it is inside of a giant tree, yes. If I remember correctly, it's called the Great Hollow. Ooh, this is a good one. Hi. Hello? Yeah, dude, could you imagine? Like, I don't remember if you played Lies of P or not, but if we can get multiplayer for this, it'll be phenomenal. Yeah, the traversal of the Great Hollow is not great. I don't know. I still think the idea of the Great Hollow is pretty cool. The archeries alone. Don't tell me the basilisk fell through. Oh, there's more? Not more basilisk. I forgot how fucking deep this thing goes. Oh yeah, the lore for the Great Hollow and Ash Lake alone is amazing. If you watch Hawkshaw on the Play Button app and his video on Ash Lake goes so in depth, including like the lore of the rebellion against the gods, Havel, structures up in Undead Parish, deep dives into armor details and designs, and it's so good. It's like an hour and 20-minute video, but it is so fucking worth it. He does a lot of really great lore deep dives, and it's one of the biggest inspirations I've had for developing my own game at all. I was writing a book originally, but when I saw it, yeah, dude, it's so good. I think that was my introduction to Hawkshaw was his video about Lotric. How Lotric isn't actually a bad guy. Sure, he had to do some dirty things to get it done, but he's not actually a bad guy. It's time to strap our boots on. God damn, dude. I love this area. It's been so long since I've actually played through this area, but it is so cool. Yeah, Platon. I'm gonna just say Platon. I don't know that I've watched any Vati. I also haven't done any lore video. I haven't watched any lore videos for Dark Souls 2, 3, or Elden Ring. I don't really watch lore videos, but I was bored. I was scrolling on YouTube and I saw. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. You can't say the names of other streaming services or TikTok gets upset. Did I say it right at least? Platon? As I said, I was writing a book. Like, I've been in creative writing classes and I passed most of my English classes in high school. Like, I know how to read, but with usernames, it's hard to tell. God, the Hydra is so weird to look at. Your battle cry. Leo, thanks for the follow. But yeah. When I was originally writing a book, and it was very Dark Souls, and it was very obviously more of a fanfic than an actual original story. And I was wanting to change it for the longest time, but I really had a hard time figuring out what I wanted to change it to. And I got really into Hawkshaw's videos, and he does really, really, really good lore deep dives. Like, even just Domhnall. Even his video on Domhnall was crazy. This throwaway character that actually is really important even shows some sort of betrayal. And then, as I said, the Ash Lake video is one of my favorites. Dude, Lost Izalith will always be one of my favorite areas in Souls games now. The idea of the demons and their war with the gods and their development of their own community and civilization, and the fact that it was like they became demons consentfully. Like, most demons were created, not born, was really cool. They did really well with the lore of this game. Hello? Oh, come on, there's no way I missed all of that. The depth perception on this is not the greatest. Oh my god. Oh shit, really? That's fucking dumb, dude. Okay. I'm gonna lose it, dude. This is annoying. Woo. Come on. Like Platonic should follow. Um See, the thing is we're trying to focus on the same kind of lore or the music that the Souls games are all based on, you know? You've got the orchestral shit. We do want to have a subtle metal influence in the background for boss fights. We did actually just get a guy. If you go through the chats, we did just get a guy who's got some experience in music. If you go to the server, scroll all the way down to the music channel, definitely check it out. He's got some good stuff. But like he's in the server. He is planning on being a part of the team. This skull. This skull was huge. Not in terms of size, but lore. It is believed that this skull belonged to a ancient um, giant blacksmith that served the gods back before everything went to shit, right? Like, it's important as fuck. It's believed that that blacksmith was the one who created Titanite. Welcome back, Leo. That giant, this skull, is, if the connections are true and they're right, very important. Basically created Titanite, the Titanite demons, and most of the buildings in Anor Londo. Yeah, as I said, Coda, when you get the time, definitely go through, delve into that fucking um, server, read as much as you can. There's so much. Fucking nice. My camera's fucking me up. I'll do this in a minute. That's janky as hell. Um, I've said it a couple of times on stream already, but in the last 10 days, since July 4th, we have easily put... I don't know that I can say your name on stream. I'll be dead honest. I'm gonna just say Ellis. Hopefully that works for you. But hey, what's up? Welcome in. Um, in the last 10 days since we started that server, Coda, the guys and I have probably put a grand total, on average, each day, 7 hours. I would say grand total 60 to 70 hours of just combined effort pouring into it and designing all of that shit. I might join it. I haven't really joined any covenants. I'm really just going to get the weapon and the bonfire. We'll get better way. This is actually a baby dragon. That's why it doesn't speak, and that's why it still has hair. Because you know how baby chickens, when they're born, they've got hair instead of feathers, right? Or at least the fibers of their feathers are hair-like. But this dragon is a true dragon, a true immortal dragon. Which is why it does not take damage, and why it does not fight you when you cut off its tail like I just did. Pray to the everlasting dragons. I don't know where the other dragon is, but yeah, this is just a baby. This is a baby dragon. Even if it's just a teenager dragon, it's a baby dragon. Get the durability of the Mask of the Child is not great. You still need to play this game, Coda. Even if you don't, what I've been doing, and I was doing this for Dead, is all of this playthrough has been recorded and live streamed on this platform in hour and like an hour to hour 45-minute segments. And I'm on we're doing part 8 right now. I plan on finishing Dark Souls 1 tonight. Maybe not tonight. Because I still have... I'm trying to think, because... I just finished Ash Lake. I really think I just have the DLC in Gwyn. So maybe I'll finish it tonight. I'm trying to think if there's any other areas. I can't think of any. I really can't think of any other areas in the game to go play. So we're going to go... Where was it? I think truly the fastest bonfire is Undead Parish. Because the other one down in Darkroot Basin you can't actually teleport to. Just beat Orenstein. I would recommend, if you haven't done it already, go through Catacombs. Just make sure you go to Firelink, because now you've got the Lord Vessel, right? You went up, you talked to Guinevere, you got the Lord Vessel. Where am I going? Oh, duh. No. I should have gone to Sunlight Altar. That's the one I meant to go to. Yeah, if you made sure to get the Lord Vessel, then you go and do Catacombs, probably. Because without the Lord Vessel, it's hard to teleport out. I would also recommend taking a Divine Weapon, because that's how you can permanently put the skeletons down. Now I gotta remember the direction I was going for this. Oh, back through the tower. This might hurt. You can divine just about any basic weapon in the game. As long as it's not like a unique item drop or a boss weapon or like the Black Knight sword or the Drake sword. So you should be able to. I'd be surprised if you can't. But I highly recommend it because the enemies in Catacombs, those skeletons, they will continuously respawn if you do not kill. There's a specific mob that'll shoot fireballs out of a lantern at you. You can get that lantern. It's actually pretty helpful for the area after Catacombs. But if you do not kill that fireball casting dude, he will continuously respawn the skeletons. But yeah, I think all I've got left is the DLC. How did I miss this? I've been through here already. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in on TikTok. Good morning to you, technically, because it's 5:30 at least for me. Welcome in everybody who's joined on the Discord server. If you guys are new to this stream, I am making my own Dark Souls 1 / Bloodborne inspired Souls game. If you join the Discord, you'll get constant updates. Now, I can't give a lot away, but when we finally find a name, yeah, it's really good, dude. I played this a little while after it came out on PS3, like very first version of it. I was 6 years old, dude. Been playing it ever since, and I fucking love it. No, you're good, dude. I'm towards the end of my first playthrough for the first time in a while, so I had to relearn a lot of this myself as well. So if you have any more questions, I'll be here. I like to help out. And if you join the Discord and I'm not streaming and you have any questions, I can also answer them whenever I can. But for those just now joining in and watching, as I said, I am working on my own Dark Souls inspired Souls-like. It is a very big learning process. It's not just me either. Coda in chat, he might help at some point. Not that I'm offering you up to help if you change your mind, but we're up to at least 4 people right now, and we've been working very hard on the lore for it. So it's coming along. We just got to start actual coding and development. So it's gonna be fun. I want that tail weapon. It's so hard to get, though. Like, out of all of the bosses in the game, this is the hardest tail weapon. Okay. Posty, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so we're focusing on the environmental world storytelling and the interconnected areas idea, and then I don't even know if it's worth it to go after this weapon. I don't know that it's necessary for platinum. Oh, I got it! It only took 1 hit, but I got it. Let's go. And then the horror aspect of Bloodborne. With this damage, this should be easy. I just gotta do it. But you've got the horror aspect of Bloodborne mixed with the dark fantasy, um, I will say semi-Greek inspired. Okay, fuck off. Ow. Oh yeah. Fuck off with that, dude. Get over here. So semi-Greek inspired body horror. I say semi very lightly. Very, very lightly. Yeah, it's gonna be great. We're hoping for maybe an October release. Not this year. Fuck, not this year. Not even within maybe the next 3 years. It's gonna take a while. We're still in the brainstorming phase, but we're getting ahead of the promotion. That's what I'm doing on these streams. Is I'm not only replaying the games to get my mind back into it, because I've really only played Dark Souls 3 mostly over the last couple of years. Took a break from Dark Souls 1 and 2 for a while, but replaying them again. I'm almost done with my Dark Souls 2 Platinum. Never actually finished it. I'll get the Elizabeth mushrooms, definitely. I forget she doesn't have them. I swear she had them. Maybe she does later. I don't know why I can't remember. We'll pop When Humanities, Kindle the Bonfire. Yeah, we've got a lot of ideas for mechanics. We've got a lot of ideas for the way the world works, the plot, the end game. Hell, we've even got ideas for Doc or Rafe. I've had people call me that in the past. But we've even got plot points for DLC 1 and maybe even DLC 2 if we go that far. See, one thing to know about me, and I was talking about it earlier, like with my ADHD, right? If you know anything about ADHD or people who are high functioning with ADHD, you know that we tend to hyper focus a lot. And for me, if I have something to focus on, it's all I focus on. Mr. Koda, sir. So when I say that, I mean when I think about this book or this game. Oh, shit. Forgot to turn off my alarms. I apologize. That was probably really loud. Uh-oh. Three people joined in the Discord in one night. It's been a minute. Feels good. Feels good. It's loud. It's abrasive. I'm a heavy sleeper. And I sleep with my phone. I'm not even kidding. I'll sleep with my phone like right here. And I won't even wake up to it sometimes. We have another alarm clock that I normally use. But it's so loud and it also has big bright LED lights that you can't turn off. So my girlfriend made me put it in the bathroom and it actually was too far away at that point. I couldn't really use it very well, so I just stopped using it. I've been a metalhead most of my life. I go to concerts and I'll be in the pit without earplugs in. My ears are fucked anyways. I'm also a blue collar plumber. I've been doing construction most of my life because I would help my dad when I was growing up, but like professionally, officially for like the last 3 years, I've been a plumber. I also did woodworking for a while, and we do like concrete drilling. And I mean, just last weekend alone, it was mostly concrete drilling for me. So my ears are fucked anyways. Okay, I gotta remind myself, this is not open yet. Yeah. I am a full-time plumber. I run my own calls, do my own installs and stuff. I install water heaters, softeners, tankless water heaters, um, repipes, stuff like that. As I said, I took about 3.5 years of woodworking in high school. I did custom cabinetry professionally for about 7 months. It wasn't the greatest place to work. Um, my uncle's been an auto mechanic for most of my life. I used to live with him for a little while, and I'd help him build cars. Then took a half a semester, or a half a semester. I took a semester of auto shop in high school, machine tech, welding. I love working with my hands. That's also probably another reason why I play a lot of games, is because I do a lot of shit with my hands. Hand-eye coordination is top fucking notch. I gotta start telling people that join the Discord server, if you join, make sure to check the announcements page and the pinned post. I think there's only one pinned post in the entire announcements page. Sounds like a hard time. I dropped out of high school. I'll be dead honest. I dropped out. I dropped out just before the end of second semester of my senior year. Maybe. I don't know that I'll be very helpful with it, but I can try. But just know that this conversation is going on this app, so that's up to you. This. Dead. And Matt, if you ever see this. This. This effect. Sure, go for it. Give me what you got. As I said, I don't know that I'll be very helpful, but I can try. I've never been great at giving relationship advice. I don't have much clue what I'm doing either. I've only ever been in like 4 relationships. That would go sometimes, man. Are you in a relationship and need advice with it, or advice on where to, how to get into one? Because how to get into one, I can't help you. I have no fucking clue. Okay. You might have seen her in here, but my girlfriend and I, we live together. We've got our own apartment. We've been together 2.5 years. Easily my longest relationship because every other relationship before that was like at most 2 months. Well, the thing is, you also gotta know you are in high school. I don't know what year of high school you're in, but you're in high school. It happens all the time. People will meet in high school and they'll get married and they'll spend the rest of their lives together. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. Sometimes people end up leaving high school single, like I did myself. I had maybe two relationships in high school and they didn't last very long, and then I left high school. Two of my best relationships, including the one I'm in right now, was after I was out of school. So if you're in high school, you're still a kid. You still got time. If things don't progress or things aren't working out for both of you, either one, tell her or him, whichever. I don't know who you are, I don't know who they are, but tell them. Tell them if it's not working out or if you feel you want to try more things together. Whatever that means is up to you. You just gotta kind of. Oh yeah, Artorias is the first boss in this DLC. In the end, you just gotta decide, like, is it worth it to you? Do you like this person enough to continue the relationship? Or are you just over with it? You don't know where to progress, and you're just done. Because that's okay. There was my first ever relationship was with somebody who lived a couple towns over. We knew each other through mutual friends and we had met before. But it was mostly almost exclusively long distance. And Coda, perfect timing, can tell you about how long distance relationships are. I don't know if anything's happened with the relationship that he is in or was in. I don't know if anything's changed with that, but I'm going to go with they're still together because I believe in you and I believe that good things can happen to you. His girlfriend lives 6 hours away. And he goes to see her all the time. 6.5 hour drive or some shit. It was nuts. I personally couldn't do that. 8 hours, even fucking worse. Oh my god. Um, but me, I'm a very physically loving person. I have a hard time being in a relationship and I'm not able to be with them. So when I was in my first relationship and we never saw each other, we were dating for 2 months, and I saw him like 3 times, and it was so awkward because we had only ever talked online. And as I said, we met before we decided it. Like, we met through a mutual friend. I got their number. We started talking, and then we went on a date. And then it wasn't until like 3 weeks later that we saw each other again. Like 4 weeks after that, I'm like, dude, I can't do this. I want to be with you. Like, you're really cool. We get along really well, but I never see you. And when I do, it's like an hour. It just wasn't working. And there was no real way to progress because we were in high school. You know, we were in high school, so it was hard to be like, oh, we should just move closer to one another or get a car and start driving to meet each other. Like it was sophomore year of high school. It was not easy. Now time for a really hard fight. This is Artorias, the breeze. I love his armor set so much. It's one of my favorite Soulsborne armor sets. So that's what I mean. Like, if it's not working out for you, that's understandable. You're still in high school. You've still got time. You know, if... And for your sake, I hope things work out. Because I know that some people are like, I don't want to hurt this person's feelings. And I don't want to end the relationship, but I also don't know how to keep going. I hope things work out for you. Okay, that was rude. He's one of the most important characters in Dark Souls 1's early lore. He also pretty much inspired the speed of Dark Souls 3, I would say. As I said, he's got one of my favorite armor sets in the franchise. He's very tough, though. Does a lot of damage, he moves really fast. If I remember correctly, he punishes when you heal. Oh. No! He'll catch you in rolls, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, what I would say, if you don't know how to progress in the relationship, just tell them. Just be brutally honest with them. And I don't mean, like, break their heart and tell them you just don't feel anything. Just, we're at a standstill. Nothing's really happening. What can we do? Without getting too terribly personal into my personal life, there was a point in time in my current relationship with the girlfriend I'm living with right now. I love her to death. Right? But there are times, or there were times, I should say, there were times where it was hard. The place I was living before, if you go back through my posts, you'll see the living situation she and I used to be in. Told you I lived with my uncle. It wasn't the greatest spot because we were sharing a wall with my cousin who was very inconsiderate, very loud, and we lived with like 6 cats, and it was hard. It was a very tight room and fitting 2 people and everything they own into a room the size that I'm in right now. It's smaller than the one I'm in right now. It was really, really rough. And when we finally got approved to move into this place and I was making enough money for it, she quit her job because it was a terrible, terrible space to work at. She wanted to work closer to here because we didn't have another car. The car we had was just not working great. Um, so she quit her job, and with the job market nowadays, it's really hard to find work. So she went almost 8 months without a job, and it was really hard for us. And there were a couple of times that it got almost too hard. But she's working now, and we made it work. But that's the thing, is like, you need to be transparent. You need to let the other person know. Like, shit's going down. Or shit needs to go down, you know? I'm gonna focus on this fight now. Woo! Almost got me. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Almost. Abyssal magic. Do you remember those 4 kings that I was fighting earlier? That abyss? That is like the sole purpose for this entire DLC. And a lot of the purpose for this guy's character. So he is infected and completely corrupted by the abyss. He was sent to fight and hold it back and failed. Oh, come on, don't. Don't. Give me a second. Let me recover. Okay, now we can continue. That was rude. Come on. No, he's here with a purpose. Really, really fun fight, though. As I said. It normally takes me a couple of tries, so the fact that I got it on my second try was really cool. But he stumbled out of here after losing a fight. Oh! That is a really cool thing. So this is what it looks like when you drop an item on the ground. If I let that reload into a different area, if I don't pick it up and it reloads into an area 10 different times, it becomes a really rare mob. I'd never seen one before, and I've seen 2 this playthrough. Now, I've never seen the item. I have never seen the item on the ground, so this is really cool. But you see 2 different versions of that mob, and it's one that's white and one that's red. And I think if you let the red one is if you let the white one reload to somebody else's world. It's pretty cool. So let me back up. If say I drop an item and I walk away, reload the area, or die, that item can be filtered to another player's world, where if they do the same thing, they don't pick it up, they reload the area, or die, it will reload to another person's world, and if that happens 10 times, it turns into a soul mob. It's really, really cool mechanic. What a PhD. So we're going to reload. Oh, I want to pick it up, though. I don't know what it is. Do we pick it up? What do you guys say? This is an item from a different player in a different world. It's just this weird little crab-looking thing. Ah, of course. Whatever. We'll put it back, hopefully it gets to somebody else's world. Now, I'm starting a new cycle with it. But it's pretty cool. I've never ever heard of anything like that in any other game. But to be streaming Dark Souls 1 for 2.5 hours and getting up to the amount of views I'm at right now, it feels pretty good. I haven't gotten this amount of exposure in a while. PhD, I am live over here on Landscape, and I'm actually getting like 40 or 50 views a stream. Not a lot of people talking, but I'm still getting it. I've got a friend on our dev team who's downloading the videos and rewatching the entire stream. That's why I'm streaming over there, is so that he can see all this. I do really like this DLC. There's a lot to it. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. It also doesn't help that I'm basically, like, way overpowered for playthrough 1. I may not be over-leveled, but this weapon is broken. I've had almost no need for a shield the entire playthrough. Almost got me. Almost. You're gonna go what? Fair enough. It is 5. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning for me. I've been awake all night. But at the same time, I don't know. Anyways, thanks for stopping in, Leo. If you have not already, join the Discord. Check the announcements page. Check the pinned post. Definitely do it. Very worthwhile. Sweet. Good shit. Good shit. I say the same to everybody else just now joining. If you're at all interested in the game or get more content when I go live, join the Discord server. I post whenever I go live on both platforms. And then, as I said, check the announcements page, pinned post. Good shit. I think this is a mimic. I don't remember. Oh, the fact that I can walk through it is also a telltale sign. Vargor. God, I gotta rewatch Dark Souls 2 again. Such a good video. The truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair. Running through the cloud like. See, I think the thing is with my game is if it gets to the point that there's multiple in the like in a franchise, and like 10 years later, people are still asking for like a remaster or some sort of quality update, I think I'd be very fucking willing. As somebody who's been in the Soulsborne franchise for as long as I have, knowing how much money Bloodborne could have made if they just would grow some balls and do it. Like, it could be the most profiting Soulsborne game ever. Elden Ring be damned. Bloodborne could make more money if they made even a remaster. Ugh, stop it. That hurts a lot. Oh, I forgot to fucking set the bonfire. Caught in the middle. You should have recognized it's too late. We're choosing sides. Yeah, Coda. Like I said, we really think we have a good chance at multiplayer. I found a video that somebody made to help with coding a lot of Souls-like mechanics. And so I think that'll help us a lot. I just gotta figure out how to make the Souls-like multiplayer work, because that's one of the biggest things. I really like the system that Soulsborne games had for multiplayer. I mean, I've got a fucking tattoo of it. You know, I've got a tattoo of the Dark Souls 1 summon sign. Or Dark Souls 1. The Dark Souls summon sign. So I really want to bring that in. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, I do. Let's go. I think at about 6:30, I'm probably going to end it for the night. Just because I'm tired. I don't know how far I'm going to get into this world. Train. Rack. With TikTok live dying down, I might just end it here. Just because I know that TikTok tends to get a bit finicky, and if you let it go for too long, it'll... If it sees the death and engagement... Oh, I forgot to grab that. It'll end up just killing your streams later. I have not played Power World, and I definitely will not. Tired, I swear to suicide. Yeah, and that actually kind of brings up something. So, if you remember any of the world that I had made for the book, we have successfully rewritten a lot of it to fit a different type of narrative. That way we don't get the Pal World versus Pokemon treatment, because it was very Dark Souls. It was almost uncanny. If I were to make it into a Souls-like using just what I wrote, it would be very Dark Souls. But we've done really, really good at rewriting it to make it fit. Oh my god, let me move. Fuck off. One shot, all three of them was nuts. Okay. So annoying. It moves really, really fast, does a shitload of damage. Little chained prisoner mini boss, probably kick his ass. Nope. Noise. I knew there was a guy down here somewhere. Is there a way to turn off the HUD in this game? I don't remember. Yeah. Hold on. Use alt print screen. Okay, I just want to get a couple of screenshots of that for personal reasons. Um, yeah, maybe I'll end up killing and finishing off Manus. Oh, I never rested at the bonfire. And I feel awkward as I should. The most pretentious thing since I thought of you and me. Okay, I just didn't know if I was hollow or not. I'm never gonna use Titanite slabs on armor. Like, that just sounds dumb. Has not been fun to just stay home. If one thing really means one. Be closed in 3 weeks. That would be cool with me. A darkly place, fireplace on my place. I know that's not the lyrics, but that's what I say. Oh my god, you and your stun lock bullshit is so annoying. Me on my way to you. I seem to be struck by you. Make you move. Oh my god. There we go. Assholes. Dark Bead, one of the most overpowered sorceries in FromSoft. Now we're gonna go rest at the bonfire. Because I can completely avoid that gaggle of garbage. Just go around. Maybe we'll level up real quick. Happens to be true. I only wanna be with you. I understand that the target lock in this game is really janky and a lot of people don't like it. But I don't know how people can play without it. It just feels so awkward. Oh, and for those who have played this DLC before but not seen this. Secret drop down. Guided by what's her face? The big fat cat. Don't remember where the shortcut goes. Holy hell. It happens to be true. Oh. Yeah, that fucking drop is... Zoom. I've been on amusement park rides that don't even go that fast. The inclusion of these in the Ring City DLC was really cool to me. Then you end up getting one of the best shields in the game. Or at least one of the best shields in Dark Souls 3. It's a good shield. Or at least the cleaned version of it. Is this the part of it that's got a million of them? I don't know. The fact that they just walk in to hurt you is a little annoying because you can almost never really do this without getting hit. Hitless runs in this area must be a nightmare. Unless you just shoot him with a bow. But there's also the chance that a bow goes right through him. I don't know. I don't remember. And I'm not going to waste time figuring it out. Ow. Uncalled for. This is gonna be fun. If I can actually hit him, maybe. Come on. Still trying to clear this area, you know, I wanted to see if I can get everything. I swear there's more. No, because that's the hidden drop down. There's something here. I don't remember what was important about this area back here. Oh, that's what. It's been way too long since I've done a full playthrough of this game, so I'm happy I decided to. Alright. Now, you can hit him from up here. I mean, that's Manus right there. So if I wanted to, I could just throw firebombs or shoot him with arrows. But I don't do that. I am not a skillless Elden Ring scrub. I actually like to play the game. And play it to the best of my ability instead of cheesing and doing everything I can to avoid playing the game. Am I pissing people off? I don't care. A lot of that community is more willing to break the game and do anything they can to avoid actually playing it than play it. I don't remember. I don't think he has a tail weapon. Okay. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That's uncalled for, bro. That's uncalled for as fuck. Now time to run all the way down to Manus. You motherfucker. Okay. For those watching on TikTok, you might be a little upset about me restarting this music, but I don't care. couple of moves he got me and I shouldn't have let him. Like that. Okay. Come on, dude. Okay. Okay. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. Stop that. Dude, that hitbox is bullshit. Okay. Fuck off. Don't you fucking do that. Nuh-uh. Not this close. Oh, yeah. Let's go! I did it. 10 humanities is crazy. Yeah, battery level low, whatever. There we go. Now all we got left is Gwen. That. Ooh. I could finish Dark Souls 1 right here. I'm gonna restart TikTok, but for the sake of the play button app, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna finish Dark Souls 1 right now. We're gonna keep it at 8 episodes, because as far as I know, that that should be the last of this playthrough. So I think we've done pretty well so far. And I think it's been really, really fun. I'm so glad that I got back into Dark Souls 1. And I do definitely plan on making more content on Dark Souls 1, especially during the development of the game. We're going to have to come back to it a lot. Just because I want to get more... not in tune with Dark Souls 1, but I want to get into the mindset of a dark fantasy world. And I've been playing a lot of Dark Souls 3. And I've got the vibe down, of course. There's nothing like Dark Souls 1, dude. Dark Souls 1 holds a very, very, very special place in my heart. There's so much that this game gave me growing up that I don't think I could find with anything else. Like, this game was the beginning of my childhood. Like, the very beginning of my childhood. It was the start of a good relationship with my father. And it's done nothing but flourish. And now we're gonna finish Dark Souls 1 for the first time in God knows how long. Come on, Frampt, you can wake up faster than that. I'm gonna give up as many duplicates as I can. See if I can't sell enough to get another level. Maybe before I go to the next playthrough, I see what I can do about getting... what's it called? Yeah. That's healed. Okay, it's just healed. Sorry, I don't know how long that was going on. No, you can't buy them from him. Can you? But yes. Oh, I forgot it's expensive as shit, though. We might have to soul farm for a minute, because I want to get this armor set. Hi, Dahlia. Baby. I do plan on doing another playthrough, so I'm probably just gonna do this. I need another 40,000 souls. Yeah, I didn't think so. Because I don't need the headpiece. I just want these. Believed to symbolize glory. Believed to symbolize wisdom. And then bracelets symbolize a vanquisher. Symbolize an explorer. The difference in the wording is fucking bizarre, dude. Makes you realize so much. Oh, this is gonna take me all the way back. Oh no, I did rest here. I forgot how heavy it is, though. Next playthrough. I will come back to this character. I will. But that'll be a next playthrough build. But I just want to see. God, that fucking Mask of the Child looks weird. That's kind of cool looking. That's kind of cool looking, yeah. Anyway, stop fucking around. We're trying to beat the game. We're doing it. I really, truly don't think I missed anything. Yeah, this is it. This is it. It's only him. It's like a cleaning up your mess. Say I got night. Doesn't mean say goodbye. No under the pressure. Nice. Yeah, let's confess. Including upper us. These guys aren't bad for a soul farm too. 2,000 souls per drop. It's pretty good. I forgot they can drop varied Titanite. I don't know why I thought it was just regular Titanite. I also love this arena. If you no clip out, and Orlando is actually right above us. It's also hard to tell, but if you look down, there's an arch tree. This tower is built on an arch tree. Doesn't mean say goodbye. I've gotten Titanite from every single one I've killed so far. Black Knight set. I do love the way that they explain the difference between the regular Silver Knight set and the Black Knight set. It's so cool. I could say it a million times. The lore for Dark Souls 1 is by far my favorite in the entire franchise. Oh yeah. Yeah, parrying, like when I plan on doing my soul level 1, parrying was the only way I was able to beat Pontiff on Dark Souls 3. So if you're not good at parrying, you're fucked. Ooh, great axe, nice. Now I just need the greatsword. I think I have the halberd and one other. And I know I have the Black Knight sword, I'm using it. But even without parrying, if you're even moderately good, then Gwyn is just a pushover. But I miss Dark Souls 1's ability to parry with an open hand. Yeah, look at that damage. Uh-oh. Great, now I'm stuck in a cycle. Did you let him die? Because I didn't let him die. I've been doing a no summons run this entire playthrough. If you go down to Lost Izalith, down to where the sunlight maggots are, there'll be one that if you don't kill it before he gets there, it will attach to his head and consume him. And essentially kill him, and if you don't kill it before he gets there, it's the end of his quest line. Starting to feel like the Titanite's a guaranteed drop. Mr. Jake, what's up, guy? Give me that great sword. Yeah, no. Whatever. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Good morning to you. Yes, this is Dark Souls 1. I am at the very end of the game, too. I just did a 100% content playthrough. Not all in one sitting. I've been doing it in hour-and-a-half intervals. But this is the last area of the game. Ah, I got another Black Knight sword. I could technically two-hand him. Powers dancing, man. Such a cool mechanic in Dark Souls 2. If so fashion, you're my obsession. I think the reason why they put these versions of the Black Knights here is because they've got one of each type. You've got... Yeah, I would never recommend anybody start on Elden Ring. Always start Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, maybe Bloodborne, maybe Demon Souls. But never start with Elden Ring. I would personally say start 1, 2, and 3, then Demon Souls and Bloodborne. But Demon Souls and Bloodborne, they're in their own universe and they're still pretty simple. Elden Ring is very oversaturated with mechanics and it's just overwhelming for newer players. Okay. Don't let him get the fucking leg up on me. My sinful confession. Okay, that was bullshit. Okay, I gotta remember what Black Knight weapons I have. I have Black Knight sword. Black Knight great axe. And the Black Knight halberd. I just need the great sword. Yes, I am. Now, I will say, my playthrough of it, and this is gonna come across kind of cocky, I've been playing this game since it first came out. Not long after. I started playing this when Dark Souls 1 was new. Before Dark Souls 2 was even teased, okay? So my playthrough of it is not exactly the most recommended playthrough. But I have recorded the entire playthrough from beginning to this point. This is my last episode I will make on this for a while. But I am recording it. I am streaming it right now. If you want to start at the beginning, go for it, dude. You can find me, same username, just over on that platform. But my playthrough will likely be different from yours because this sword is not an easy drop to get. Especially because it's only available to get from one enemy, or two enemies, outside of this area, and those enemies do not respawn. They only respawn in this area. Yours is the only one I don't have, and I want it. And I might farm it until I get it. Ow. I don't have the souls I have on that body are not worth it to me. But yes, I am recording this. The VOD is out for others. If you want, go for it. Go listen. Go watch it. Hour and a half videos. This will be episode 8. This one will be closer to 2 hours. That, and if you feel so inclined, I do also have the Discord server. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am moderately active on there, but I do also have a full-time job, so there may be times where I take a minute to answer, but I'll try and get to you. Jake, thanks for the follow. Oh, fucker, you stay down. I don't know that it's possible to kindle the Lord Vessel bonfire. I missed a lot of rings in this playthrough. The thing about the other platform is that there's no music. And a good chunk of episode 3, I'm just talking. As it says up at the top, I am developing my own Soulslike game, so that's a lot of what you will hear me talk about through the streams. I have a bad habit of just repeating myself, especially because I'm also streaming it on TikTok, so I get a lot of people who come in and ask the same question, and I answer it the same way. So if you don't want to hear it, it might benefit you to just mute it. That's up to you. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Yes, sir. I'm gonna go see him live next month. I'm so excited. Star Girl, thanks for the follow. Give me a sec. That she's not my type. It's mostly just development at the moment. Or not development. Brainstorming. Here's what we're gonna do. You love me. It's emotionless. We're gonna listen to them for a minute. Yeah, it's mostly brainstorming at the moment. We are getting to a point where we're ready to start developing. It's very much a learning process for all of us. Not only do we all have full-time jobs, but we're also not very skilled or skilled at all in Blender or Unreal Engine or any sort of coding. So we're all learning, but we've got a world that we love and that we've spent a lot of time working on, mechanics that we want to roll out, development ideas, designs, specific aspects, and it's coming along really well. We've just got to bring it to life. That's it. And there's a lot of great tutorials online. Like I found a video that has a lot of the framework for Unreal Engine coding for a Souls-like game. So I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna research that video a lot. I'm gonna work through ideas on it. Give me the great sword, you asshole. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm never gonna end up using it. It's the only one I don't have and I want it, but I don't think I'll ever use it. And this stream is already 2 hours long almost. Without us. But I've gotten 2 Black Knight swords so far. No Black Knight great swords. So rude. I don't think I've not gotten a drop from a Black Knight yet. They really do drop every kind of Titanite, huh? I don't think I've seen green Titanite, though. No escape. Parrying is, definitely his kryptonite. What the fuck was that stun lock? I should have been able to roll out of that. This is the last boss, though. If you can get the parry timings down, he's really easy. But if you get locked into it, you get fucked. Terrible. Oh, there's light outside. Dark Souls 1 is really bad with this unlock. So expect that. It's pretty nuts. Dude, that's the 3rd Black Knight sword I've gotten. We go reverberate, then leave them behind. Water requiem. Yes, sir. I switched over to listening to them for a while. Ooh, the Black Knight Shield. But I am gonna go see them live next month, and then Avenged Sevenfold a couple weeks after, and I'm very excited. behind. Yes, sir. The DLC is pretty quick if you know what you're doing. I think I started this episode on... Or not, I didn't even do the... I didn't start the DLC until like halfway into this episode, or a quarter of the way into this episode. It only took me like an hour. He's definitely tough. You just gotta make sure you are slow with it, you know? Take your time. I know, dude. Fucking sweet, isn't it? What the fuck was that? That should not have grabbed me. Except that fucking triple attack will always get you in the stun lock. Dumb as fuck. I hate that. You can get it with the parries. But if you get caught in that, you're dead. Also, anybody coming from Elden Ring to start the Dark Souls games, dude, those runbacks. It's a challenge. Dark Souls 1 and 3, or Dark Souls 1 and 2 specifically, the runbacks are nuts. That guy overdoses stereo. Yes! I got it. I got it. I have every Black Knight item. No. Start at the beginning of the franchise, so you actually work your way up in terms of mechanics. Never start with Elden Ring. As much as I love Dark Souls 3, don't start a franchise at the end. Start Dark Souls 1, 2, then 3, because they are lore connected, and that is the chronological order to play them. And playing them any other way is just setting yourself up for failure. I also don't recommend Elden Ring because it is very new generation centered and catering to new players. And it just, personally, it ruins a lot of the feeling of the rest of the games. There are so many people. Dude, watch Hawkshaw on the Play Button app. Watch his lore deep dives. They are very worth it. Dark Souls 1's lore alone tops every game in FromSoft. Now, I love Dark Souls 3. That one's probably my favorite in terms of actual content and gameplay, but in terms of lore, Dark Souls 1 is unmatched. What a name. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 are connected. Ooh, don't you fucking do that. Come on. The range on that is bullshit. We all know it. I'm really just playing health catch-up right now. That is a good song. He just does so much fucking damage. And he can either do a really fast attack or really slow attack. And it's so fucking annoying. That was dumb. Yeah, I'm making my own Soulslike. Oh, okay, fuck off. Sign of life. I'm going to make and play my own Soulslike. After I beat the shit out of Gwen, dude. Fuck this guy. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. It's just some of his parry timings are weird. There's also the fact that he, as I said, that first, like, regular slash can go one of two ways. It can be really fast. Or it can be really slow and easy to deal with. Also, now that I have every one of their items, I don't care about farming them. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be great, Isaac. It's gonna be a while, but we've got a lot of really great shit lined up. Step around. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. It's gonna happen. I just gotta stop worrying about the body. I can't believe he missed me with that. But I'm not gonna complain. I should have been able to roll right there. I was like the last frame of getting out of that stun lock. That's so fucking dumb. So dumb. Like, it almost looks like I'm not stun locked at that last second. It's really stupid. What's gonna happen? We're not gonna get rid of that. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, hello. Good times. Oh, I didn't fucking one hand my sword. I'm an idiot. That was dumb as hell. I shouldn't have tried to go for that second attack. This isn't stupid. I never claimed to be good at this game. I will say that right off rip. I never claimed to be good at this. I said he's easy if you're able to parry him, and obviously I'm not able to. I can get it sometimes. But, welcome in everybody. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to have you. Got some good music, some good vibes. Good game. Oh, yeah. I've been able to get it a couple of times. I fucked up this last one because I was still two-handing my weapon. I really got to put back on screen that I've been playing this game for longer than expected. This is definitely not my first playthrough. I have platinumed this game in the past. It's just been a while. With the new surge of Dark Souls players from Elden Ring, it's hard to tell. But yeah, I've been playing this since the original Dark Souls ones came out. Okay, not two-handing. Oh yeah. The lore of this game is unmatched. Uh-oh. Woo. That stun lock is fucking garbage, though. And the parry timing on that first one is so broken. That's the one that gets me the most. Ooh, that's a good call. That's a good call. I forgot about the fucking Hornet Ring. I didn't even think about it. Thank you. I don't play with the Hornet Ring very much. I see it as a PvP item, so I pick it up and forget about it. I mean, it mostly is a PvP item, but for Gwyn, it's definitely very useful. Okay. TikTok has a way of setting it up automatically. I believe it sets video latency just a little bit more farther ahead so that it's able to censor it before it's actually produced out onto the live stream. But if it bothers anybody, I'll turn it off in my next stream because I can't turn it off while streaming. Oh, one of them died. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. I'm still two-handing. Idiot! I was still two-handing! So TikTok, the way they do it, if they notice that you are swearing, they will try to diminish your views. It's really annoying. But I fucking hate that, dude. I was still two-handing. And I got stuck in a cycle I couldn't get out of. As I said, I never claimed to be good at this game. I've been playing it for a long time, but I'm not amazing. I will say this is the only boss I've struggled on so far. But that's just because he moves way fucking fast and does a boatload of damage. In Dark Souls 1, it's between Manus, Artorias, honestly just the DLC bosses. I have not fought... Oh yeah, it definitely has good music. The dragon. I don't know, I fought Manus, it only took me 2 tries. Like, I just fought Manus. He was the last boss I fought in this video. Oh, for those just now joining, I am also live on this app. This is like episode 8 of this playthrough. Can you fuck off? Okay, I think I'm two-handing. Nice, of course. Yeah. Soup-like. Souls-like, definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be Dark Souls 1, the environmental storytelling, world connectivity, and the dark fantasy vibe mixed with a very, very heavy Bloodborne horror. It's gonna be its own universe and its own story and its own lore and everything. It's gonna be a very unique... Gold hem armor. Do I have that? Well, the question is, can I even... Oh, I can probably. I forget that it's got high fire res. And in classic Miyazaki fashion, you can see the toes. Fast paced, maybe. We'll see. We haven't gotten that far yet. I'm hoping for at least Dark Souls 3 level fast pace. See, the thing is, like, none of us on the development team know anything about Berserk other than the references that are in Dark Souls. And I'm not an anime guy. Yeah, but I also don't have, like, I'm also technically underleveled for this area, too. Oh, me too. I love the Lovecraftian stuff. Um, what was one thing? There was a game I was playing recently where the lore was very Lovecraftian. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, look at that. Over 1,000 damage. Yeah, the Hornet Ring was a good call out. Thanks for that, Unicorn. Oh shit. Oh yeah, definitely a big greatsword. I win. I forget all of the. See, the thing is, I forget you don't have to talk to Koth for the dark ending. This is technically the good ending if you know the lore. If you go through and you analyze the shit out of this game, the Dark Lord prophecy is actually the good ending. And it's the Dark Lord is kind of a misnomer because it's a Dark Lord of the gods. You are the antithesis of the gods. Well, you gotta see the gods themselves are very self-centered and see themselves high and mighty and above everything. So they spend a lot of time trying to find a way to influence everything in the world to benefit them. One of the things that is believed is that the Dark Lord prophecy is the true prophecy. Yeah, it was still a sad ending. I call it the forbidden ending in Dark Souls 3. But you've got the Dark Lord ending, which is, if you read into it, it's believed to be the true prophecy, right? And there's that. There is also that. The reality of this world is shattered. But the prophecy of the lords, in order to benefit the gods, they have manipulated the chosen undead and their entire race into thinking that relighting the fire will break their curse. Relighting the fire extends the age of the gods and keeps it going, keeps their lineage intact. And it's seen with the Firekeeper, the Way of White, just so much throughout the world if you pay attention. But then if you pay attention to stuff like yeah, even then, like there's in Dark Souls 3 you've got oh, what's her face? Um one of the sisters that shows up after Yol dies, Yol of Londor. She tells you to try and continue this ending in Dark Souls 3. And it tries its very best to tie back into it. I do think that the Age of the Gods ending is the true ending of Dark Souls 1, but it is the bad ending. while the Age of Darkness could be the true ending of Dark Souls 3. Yeah, dude. Dragons were generally victims. The craziest thing about the dragons, the genocide of the dragons, is that Seath didn't know if it would pay off or not. He killed all the dragons to get all their scales to give to himself, and then it didn't work. Thank you, Mason. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good day at work, and if you feel like hanging out after, join the Discord in my bio. Yeah, the gods were just feeling like taking over. Splatterhouse, thanks for the follow. The gods were feeling like taking over, and then they found a way in with Seath's help. And so Seath was like, hey, help me beat these guys, help me achieve immortality, and I'll help you out. So they gave him the archive. Um, and it was crazy. Like, he was completely in vain. He ended up trying to create new dragons. That's how the ancient dragon is down in Ash Lake. Oh yeah, Seath was easy. The hardest part is trying to get his tail weapon because he just keeps spinning around. You honestly need two people in that fight in order to get that tail weapon easily. But I'm going to get to the first bonfire. Yeah, the tail lashing and then the curse circle AO or the curse AoE he does. The spinning, it's so difficult. But I'm going to get to this first bonfire, and that's going to be the end of my Dark Souls 1 playthrough. Now, as I've said several times in my streams before, I do intend on doing another Dark Souls 2 playthrough, full content like I did for Dark Souls 1. For those watching on TikTok, as I've said before, I am also streaming over here. All of this has been recorded. If you want to go see earlier content in this playthrough, I highly recommend you find it over on that platform, same username and everything. I'm going to put it into a playlist, make sure it's at the top of my channel. But more Dark Souls is coming. TikTok, I'm not ending the stream. Just give me just a moment. But everybody who joined on the Play Button app, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for watching the series. And yeah. Join look at everything in the bio. Stay connected. Drop a follow.